Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chris back with another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Roborock Xiaowa Smart Robot Vacuum. This is the first time me actually experiencing a robot vacuum. Me and my wife have been wanting one for quite some time. We currently are using a Dyson V8 in our apartment, but this we'll see how this works, what some of the features are. Let's get right into it. So you can pick this up on Amazon for about $220 or so. You get a 1-year warranty. So we are first provided with looks like a plate of some sort. This is going to be for your charging. The charger is going to go here. You get a little instruction booklet, which, let's take a look if it is in English. You get 25% off accessories, so you can get, for example, additional pads that are used for mopping, new brushes, things like that. So yes, it looks like everything is in English. Some troubleshooting. You get a user manual here, but who reads manuals, right? We're going to try and figure this out on our own. So this does do vacuuming and mopping all in one. So here is the little reservoir that the water is going to be in. It comes with, looks like, 2 different mopping pads, and there are little water filters in here as well. So it comes in 2 colors, a white and a black. Looks like we got the black variant here. Not sure how color difference will affect the overall longevity in terms of scratches or anything like that. So here is the Xiaowa robot vacuum. So here in the back we have the removable dustbin, which has a little tab to press in to open it. Your filter, which you can easily swap out and replace. And then you also have the dustbin, which you're going to be able to empty as well. So the dustbin just opens just like this, and you're able to empty it out. No problem there. We have a little piece of paper, it looks like, right here, telling you to empty it, basically. And this sits nicely back in place. So in this front, we have a little bumper for crash avoidance and things like that. We have sensors in this little nub up here. On the bottom, we can see the main brush that spins with some rubber pieces and the actual brush. Your wheels here that have suspension, so that way it's going to go over bumps, crevices in between 2 different floor types, carpet, that sort of thing. We have a sensor right in here. Your charging pads that we'll see later. Your rotating brush for against walls, and then you have a singular articulating wheel for turning and things like that. Here we have the charging base, which is actually quite small. You have 2 charging pads which will go on just like so, and then you have your charging cable to plug in on the side. So nice and small, so it's not going to take up a lot of room. They include a replaceable filter for you out of the box. That's a nice plus. And then you actually do get a matching color power plug, which is awesome. I hate when companies include cables that are a different color than what your phone is and that sort of thing, and it includes a nice Velcro Roborock strap for tidying up the cable as well. So we have a slim design of about 3.5 inches tall, this height wise, so it's fairly thin. You're going to be able to get underneath your bed. We have 3 buttons up here at top, spot cleaning feature, power, and then maybe a button to go charge for it to go back to the docking station. Uses an app, that way you can control the robot vacuum and things like that. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. We have a 1600 PA suction from the actual vacuum motor itself with a 640 milliliter volume dust bin. So these mats, or these mopping pads, come off just by Velcro, so very easy, no problem there. We have a tab, a rubber sealing pull tab for you to fill water inside, and it gives you the instructions right here on top on how to insert and remove. So basically you'll just slide this into this little section right here into place, just like that. In order to take it out, there are two little tabs that you press right here. So to remove it, there's two tabs right here, spring loaded, that you press in and you can pull out. And then it clicks in just like that. It's an easy operation to install and remove this. And there is a little wheel back here to help offset some of the balance and things like that. Let's go ahead and find a place we can plug this in and charge. Alright, so found a spot in our apartment, right here in our bathroom. Fortunately, not much space that we have, but we have the charging dock. We also have that waterproof plate mat. Basically, it has some rubber feet at the bottom. There's a charging light indicating that there's power. And then now we're going to dock the Xiaowa robot vacuum into the station for the first time. So what you'll need to do is press and hold the power button, that's right here in the center. So now the Xiaowa robot vacuum is currently charging. To do so, what you will need to do when you first receive it, power the vacuum on by pressing and holding this power button for about 2 to 3 seconds. Boot up music will come on saying, oh, kind of welcome type thing. And when you manually place it on the charging pads, and then a voice will say that it is charging. There is right now the waterproof mat that has some silicone pads underneath so it doesn't slip and keeps water from getting underneath because of the mop that we have.
Charging.
You just heard it saying charging. And smart design, you can easily access the mopping reservoir area from back here while it's charging. So that's nice and easy to get to. So we're going to take a look at the app now. You don't have to use the app, but we can if we so want to. So you are going to need to download the Xiaomi Mi Home app, which I already have, and I'm using the Air Purifier 2. We need to go ahead and turn on Bluetooth and more than likely location as well. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go up to this plus sign. It's going to start searching for devices. This here, connect to another router. It says Xiaowa, so we know that's the vacuum. We have our Wi-Fi here. We're going to go ahead and type in your Wi-Fi password. It only supports 2.5 gigahertz, so make sure that you select your right network for 2.5. The reason why mine says 5 gigahertz is because I'm using a mesh network which supports 2.5 and 5 gigahertz, so don't mind that. So it's making a connection now to the robot vacuum at the moment. And we're going to give this just a couple minutes to connect. And we can see it's connected. It's now communicating to the device, and the device is now working on getting connected to the network. So I'm initializing here, device added, perfect. We're done. So now we can actually name the robot vacuum. For example, we can just call it R2D2. And the location of the robot vacuum, for example, that is set in the bathroom, so we'll leave it as that. And we can add this to the home screen as a shortcut, that sort of thing. Gives you a little video on how the machine works that you can watch if you like, how to clean the dustbin, and how to use the app, that sort of thing. We can go ahead and tap on an experience now. Here you can select the region that you would like to use. We're going to continue using Singapore as the local server. Just agree to the policy usage. And it currently shows that it's docked and that it is charging. Up here it gives you the battery level. We can see standard, clean, silent, strong, or max. So depending on what type of floor surface you have, let's say carpet, thick rugs, that sort of thing, or if you have tile, you may not need as strong as a suction. Over here we can go and look at map. It's preparing right now. So far it doesn't have a map because we haven't cleaned anything yet. Go up in the top right, we can have notifications turned on and off. We can have a timer set, so you can set up schedules for the time to clean during the day, when you're at work, that sort of thing. We can quit the setup there. Voice packets, so basically voice modules for it to talk to you. So you're going to want to actually use English. Obviously I'm in the US. So you can share the device, so in case you have a family member that also wants to take control of your house, spouse, that sort of thing, you can share it, having them use the Mi Home app as well. Check for firmware update. So there is an update, so we're going to go ahead and just...
Firmware. It may take 5 to 10 minutes.
You heard that, it may take 5 to 10 minutes. So we're just going to let that update, and we'll be right back. It is now complete. And if we come over to the app once again, to the home screen of the device, we can see it's now 65%. If we go over here, general settings, check for firmware update. Firmware is up to date. Awesome. So a couple other things we can do here. You can go back. We have cleaning logs, so you can look through different logs and the cleaning status, how much time it took to clean, and things like that. Consumable maintenance, it gives you an idea of how clean each of the consumable devices are, such as the filter, the side brush, and the main brush. And then also lets you know that the sensors may need to be cleaned after a certain period of time. Then it has the option to buy now, or you can buy these new devices or products. We have remote control access, so you can actually manually control where the robot goes. So you can do all that. Spot cleaning, so it does it automatically, and then tap on this to go to recharge. And you can do a rocker, so it's like a thumb, or you can do keys itself. We can go to
Hi, I'm over here.
Locate my robot. If you don't know where it is, tap on that. Robot setup, you have the ability to change the volume settings, so if it's too loud for you.
Starting the cleanup.
So you can adjust that according to what you need. We have carpet boost, so basically it'll automatically sense if it's on carpet, increase the suction of the motor, and then once it leaves the carpet, it'll go back to a standard mode. We have pure mopping mode, so basically it'll only mop if you want. You can turn that on and off as well. So you want to make sure that you actually vacuum before mopping. So by tapping on cleaning, it'll initialize the robot vacuum to begin cleaning. So the pure mopping mode adds an additional setting after you turn the robot vacuum on to start cleaning. You can then tap on mopping mode only, so that way it'll only mop versus doing vacuuming. So you can enable that if you want, but of course you want to ensure that your floors are clean and vacuumed before you begin mopping. So what we're going to go ahead and do is actually have it begin cleaning. I'm just going to have it clean the bathroom and see how it does. I have a floor mat by the shower and we'll see how that handles.
Starting the cleanup.
And here is the dustbin that I just removed. You can see all the litter it picked up, the hair. I'm actually surprised that there's that much amount of hair when I just vacuumed the other day. So this would be one of the benefits if you have pets. This is going to be able to clean and vacuum your floors automatically for you. Maybe not so much as thorough of a job that you can with a vacuum and some other extensions. Some issues running into just in this short test. Food bowl, water bowl, it would run into them, push them around, so water may get splashed out from it. It didn't get in corners and crevices. There's some litter in here, so that's to be expected because it's not able to get into those areas. You're just gonna have to maybe in like small corners like here and like in these type of crevices where it can't reach, you're gonna have to go back and just use another type of vacuum to section and vacuum up those small particles. This is the bath mat I was talking about in front of our shower. It is very thick and flimsy. It just ran right into it and pushed it. So you may have to actually move any sort of mats like this before you begin vacuuming. I'm not sure if this vacuum supports the magnetic blocking strips that you could put underneath such items, so that way it knows not to go into that area. And also, as you saw, it clogged up with a paper towel, which is definitely not a normal object to be on the ground. But if you have something that could be suctioned up like paper or something like that, that could definitely cause issues. So you unfortunately are going to have to go around your house, kind of pick up these type of items from the floor before it starts vacuuming those rooms, because it will pretty much get stuck more than likely. Some other things to keep in mind is just routine maintenance. So it does include a brush. That way you can comb out any hair from the main brush. It tells you how often you should clean the main brush. It says weekly. It tells you how to disassemble different parts of the robot vacuum, such as the side brush. It tells you to clean that monthly. Dustbin, clean that weekly as well, and how to wash it. You can rinse. These filters are washable using water. You're going to want to make sure they're dry before reusing once again. And then the wheel, clean that monthly as well. So to make sure it gets optimum performance, cleaning capabilities, you want to make sure you take care of your robot and clean it, which is funny because now we're taking care of a robot when the robot is supposed to be helping us. So yeah, so this is not my full review. I'm going to put this and use this daily pretty much for routines, and I'm going to make sure I give my honest feedback. Now, I did win this in a contest that Roborock held on their social media, so I did not buy this. Full disclosure, so I'm going to be able to provide my honest review, not be biased, and even if it was my own money, I was looking into purchasing a Roborock vacuum anyways, just because the price is much less than other vacuums out there, and for the features you get, it is definitely competitive and offers a very nice value proposition. Thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions on the Xiaowa robot vacuum, let me know, comment down below, and I'll do my best to help you all out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.